Hello, hello. Alright. I'm back. I'm back. With more Final Fantasy XVI. Oh, hey, Luce. Hand pink waving. Hand pink waving. My PS5 doesn't show the emoji, it just shows the code for it. Right, are we all ready? Okay, let's go. Yeah. Because I make it shows on my main screen. I have my side screen that shows the YouTube channel. So I always see the chat from there, but usually the chat appears on my screen, the game screen. Yeah, you can. Sure, emoji with words. I'm trying to open this robot. It's so hard. Shit. Okay. Let's continue with the main story. What became of Kupka? Kupka is dead. Yes, Kuropo. I'm eating the Mimi Kuropo. With the orange packaging. Oh, Jill. Hello, Jill. It's a while. I haven't seen Jill. Yum yum. Yum yum. Hey Jill. What's up, Jill?
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Alright.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
I would if I could. The game doesn't allow me to even sleep on my own bed.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Or sleep at all. There's no option to sleep. Not even at
It's good
the
to
inn.
have you back. I was worried.
Maybe this is why a lot of people are complaining that this game lacks the RPG elements.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Was the saying after Drake's breath?
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waluders.
Yoy.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Wait, did she just said the blind men and adamantois? I was thinking of Ignis and the adamantois. The giant
The
adamantois.
kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
Barnabas.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
No side quests? Right.
Here for another of my lectures.
Ask about Hugo Kupka. Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now they both have crumbled. Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for the people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugen Havel. If Eugen Havel, if any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above the water, I wonder? Eugen.
Allow me to educate you. Here you are.
Me. Okay, return to the hideaway. This is still the same. The free cities of Canberra. Wonder if we will ever be visiting Canberra.
Of course. Very good.
Oh, Kupo. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Rank A, rank C. Empty hovel. Dalmatia, the Cattery, also in Dalmatia. The Jaw in Dalmatia. Yes, where is this? Rosarian Ruin.
3 down, 2 to go. Where next, Sid? The tail or the spine?
The tail.
That bastard Shadow loomed over us all for far too long. Thanks for snuffing him out, Clive.
Anytime.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Jill?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
A sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed the sky. Bid welcome to the morning, and fears of night goodbye.
Clap, clap, clap.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
Oh my god. It's actually spreading. The one that we helped invented. That abomination of a dish. What the fuck?
The nobleman who visited. Was that really Sid's uncle?
It was, and I hear he filled our coffers to bursting.
Not
Yeah.
bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
Torgo?
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Start to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Is it business or pleasure? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woo paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone. We'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Going purse weighing you down?
Enhancer. New weapon. Alright. We maybe can craft a new weapon. Look at all the materials that I've gathered. This one even 1000. It reaches 1700. This one 600. What the heck? And I'm not even gonna use them. They are useless. The crafting in this game is kinda weak.
Finished, are you?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Why are you moving away? What the heck?
Clive,
Ask about Hugo.
to a bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, he was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Thank you.
What's that for you, dear?
An answer, oh yeah. Whoa, plus 15. I'll take it.
Should last you a good while.
Yes. Can I reinforce? Ooh, I can. Diamond sword. Oh wow. Oh wow. The blade looks. Oh wow. Wonder if we will ever get a Ultima weapon.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Oh wow. 255, 265. The increment reminds me of 14s. Like it's a small increment, but you know, like the item eye level. Item level. Perfect legend. 255, 265, it's like plus 10. Ah, diamonds, desert rose. Ah, 9. I'm missing a few. Missing one. Diamond armlet. Plus 1. White worm bone. Aduh. Where do I get white worm bone? Can I craft it? Of course, it's not available.
That it? Fine.
Oh, it's a katana. Jackie.
What do I have to eat to grow as tall as you, Mr. Stelts?
Mr. Stilts. Just think you're progressing through expansion and breaking every crystal. Yeah. Sounds about right.
I want to give some greens to the chocobo.
Breaking a crystal means we are advancing through expansion. What's the next expansion? Let's see how many stages we've cleared. Arcade mode, stage replay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Last night was stage 10. Where is that? Oh. lore guy. Hello.
Ah, Clive.
Yes.
Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
This is what life before
And with
Twitter
good
is.
reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us.
We have to tell them one by
There shall
one.
be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
A new dawn has broken.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive. Ask about Ted and Crow.
Were you aware
that in many cities bearers are forbidden from having children? It is believed that the Eater used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we lived in. Unfortunately, Ted and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Both in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bearer, and they will pass the truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And though a magic will require no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last Mother Crystal has fallen. Thank you. Let's update.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Of course. Level up? No.
You wish to study the tomes?
Lord Harbert, Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walud armies. Harbert is known to many as the Constant Knight, by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. The Kingdom of Walud, sole surviving nation in Ash. Walud has its capital in Stone here, home to the Mother Crystal of Dread's spine. Ruled over by Barnabas Tarmer, Dominant of Odin and Warden of Darkness, who somehow managed to bring the hordes of marauding beastmen who once plagued his land to heal and persuade them to direct. Oh, so he's the leader of the beast tribe over there. Mystery of the realm.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
And so it shall. I was doing grandpa voice.
The noble thanks to Sid.
Oops. Although my impersonation sounded less healthy than he was.
I heard it from Otto's own lips.
My grandpa voice sounds dying.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Yeah.
Just spreading the word.
Errands, of course.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Don't think Mid's been to visit her old man's grave in years. So take her with you when you go.
So we're gonna go grave visiting? Wait, did she change? Did she change her clothes?
When it comes to boyish charm, Goose has an indomitable rival in Gab. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
What the fuck? Asta, what the fuck?
I think Mid might need some help tidying up that workshop.
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The sack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Did you hear that? We are so good at running errands that she expects us to do it.
The engine plating's basically just a very efficient conductor. Create a thermal gradient across it and the heat radiates outwards, which... You know what, just show the plans to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
And yeah, of course it's called the Enterprise. What else can it be? I bet they were like, ooh, those long-time FF fans gonna love this. Wait, there's a shortcut here.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters, every one.
Ooh, good job.
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
Competitive. Good job, editor. 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 What are you doing, ma'am? Blackthorn?
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Mithril engine.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Everyone needs
Take a look
help.
at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's good in the fight, but you don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
So, we are picking who's coming with us?
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you? Oh, it's not like it's the most important decision you've ever had to make.
But what if it is? Huh?
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's doing the fight. You don't have my winning personality.
Ah, don't listen to him. You'll be in the lowest of low company with either of us.
Who should I bring? Who should I bring, Lucia? You decide. Do you want Gaff or do you want Otto? Yes, I will leave it up to you. Even though I'm playing the game, but I just don't like making decisions. Alright, I'll take Otto then.
Up to you who you take to the desert. I mean, Gav's doing the fight. You don't have my winning personality.
Alright, be fair.
Ah, don't listen to...
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Otto it is. Otto, you're with me.
Otto, you're with me.
Otto-san?
Alright then.
Otto-san desu ka?
Where do we find this Stardust? And how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters and the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
Ah, he wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
I'll head down to Dalimil, see about hiring us a wagon. Wait for me by the river.
Don't you worry about me. I can smell a swindle from half the twins away.
Amazing. Still no side quests. Actually, I take it back. There are two now. Yep, we are set different area. Let's progress the MSQ a bit before we do the side quests. Yeah?
Master Lubo says Drake's... And what lawlessness is afoot today? That was your doing, was it not?
Rumors of the Fang destruction have already reached the long ears of the desert hare, and they will soon be on the lips of every man, woman, and child in the Limil. Though I doubt they will receive the news quite cheerfully as I did. This town owed much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many will feel that now it has left us, so too must they.
As for me,
I know what it is to live without crystals, without wealth. It was not an easy life, but I survived it. And Dalimil has plenty of blessings even without the Mother Crystal. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need have we for magic? It is but a convenience, a crutch. If the people need a new crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to another.
Stay safe out there.
He's taking it quite well. Man, who cares about the big old giant crystals anyway? Oh, the inn's open.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friends' pockets might be.
Alright. I'm sorry. Ooh, dancing.
Yeah. You. Listen. I've got this theory.
Uh-huh.
The
I'm
Fallen,
listening.
I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Wow, brother, that's deep. Any of us could have been the Fallen.
I take it Drake's Fang was your doing, Sid.
You really are quite the outlaw.
It's only a matter of time before the people learn of this and seek to apportion blame. Lie low is my advice.
Both of them really don't care about the mother crystal.
There'll be no one to man the shop.
Batage, Master Becker.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go? Probably ran out of gear. Just like us.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Hello. Who are you trying to attract? There's nobody here. Maybe except for those two.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Oh la la. Come, let's play. Come on. Don't just pasang me like that. Jeez, devs, at least give her 2 more lines. At least. Oh, I just remembered I haven't pet Dodo for this session. Wait. He just avoided.
Get so big.
Her only lines is, "Come, please. Would you like to play with me?"
1,000 gil for a measly price.
And that's it. That's all. Shit. I was walking into a dead end.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Otto-san! Otto-san! Otto-san, doko! Otto-san! They jump.
Otto. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling. There's plenty of the stuff about. Might as well grab what we can, huh?
I heard birds.
So this is Stardust. It just looked like black sand to me.
You put it inside your back pocket? Seriously? Collection quests inside MSQ.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
We just hand it over. Take 5 pieces from our back pocket and hand it over.
More than me.
What?
Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clyde. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Otto-san.
Don't give over. You're making me blush.
Yeah.
All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes. But you're the one who took it.
I will laugh if Otto-san came out of the closet
You
too,
took a rabble of
like
homeless,
Dion.
hopeless outcasts. Put them back on their feet.
Like it's
Gave them
probably
something worth
all
fighting for,
rainbows
just
in
like the
Square
old
Enix
Sid did.
office.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
You ready, boy? I'm ready. When I see those icons, they remind me of.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
They remind me of Mega Man X. when you save the game, when you load the save file, it has all the enemy weapons that you've collected. Well, you can just look it up if you're curious about that.
It's no joke.
How'd you lot get on? I brought back all that stuff Blackthorn asked for.
There you are. Blackthorn's got his precious stardust, in case you all wondering.
How'd you lot get on? I brought back all that stuff Blackthorn asked for.
So it's just picking which heart-to-heart moment you would like to see in between these two. They were talking about Seed after all.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Mid. Letting off steam. 1. That means there's 2, 3, 4, and probably 5.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Sure, let's shout. Well, it says 1 on the quest title, so I'm just assuming they'll be part 2.
So will it be? That it? Fine.
Report back to Mid. Come on, Mid. Hello, Mid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Man, the mountain range in the background really looks pretty.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
She's always down in the dungeon of first martyrdom,
I think Mid might need some help.
Oh. Well,
Don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Talk to her back there. You know, thingy. She'll tell you exactly which bits of which ruin we need. You just need to go and find them.
Helena. Oh, Helena. Apparently that's too much for her to remember.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin.
Thanks, Clyde.
Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Well. She sure sounds passionate about her work. Yeah, passionate. Letting off steam. Part 2. Make for Robert's Pass. And what do you know? It's located the same as the side quest. I'm guessing they're intended for us to do the side quests alongside the main quests. Let's just pause the main quest for a bit, and we will do this. I hope this one.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the bread.
Yeah, by the placement of it. Yeah, it seems logical to assume that they want you to do it like that. Matej.
Come, just like that, and without so much as a by your leave.
By your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned.
Wow.
I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands.
Wow.
Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
In real life, you won't just ask any strangers to help you. Strangers offer their help, if they're kind enough.
I'll see what I can do.
At least from where I'm from.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Use your love. Like, when you're in trouble, right? You wouldn't just randomly ask people for help, like, "Oi, tolong! Boleh tolong? Can you help me, please?" You'd rather just keep quiet and get stuck in that trouble of yours. All alone. And just deep down hoping for anyone to come by and help. The jaw. What the fuck, Jill? I thought you were coming with us. What the fuck? Why aren't you here, Jill? What the fuck? Yeah, not especially strangers. Wait, that seems like the hunt mark. I better save. Look, Jill, what the fuck? Why aren't you here, Jill? I think so, I forgot. After all, she said she would accompany us next time. And then she just ghosted us. Pasang aeroplane. 放飞机啊，放飞机。Dusan. Why not Dusun? Becker's Apprentice.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
You.
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I?
Oh no.
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in.
Another emo apprentice.
Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself. Remember the good times. Focus on your work. Lol. Focus on your work. Remember the good times. Express yourself. I guess this one is the most reasonable advice, I suppose. Remember the good times. I mean, it's not always good to just drowning in past tense. Focus on your work is not exactly sound either, because you're just putting off the roots of the problem. I guess, yeah, express.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Yeah.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been!
You fool!
I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you! Thank you, my friend!
Okay.
You've opened my eyes!
Okay, calm down.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Suddenly so hype.
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir. You're being
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm.
Lol.
A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it.
perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Just some pep talk. I don't just run a whole community for nothing, you know.
Now, Dusan, I know you're king, but do you have
a true
to?
leader gotta be good at pep talk. Knows how to cheer up their communities. Now, where should I go? Lost Wing, right? Lost Wing. Lost Wing. Okay, let's clear this side quest as well. Take care of the unfinished business. It's been a while.
Good day to you.
But when can I go on a special errand for Master Prince?
I wonder whatever happened to the two bearers that we helped. We gave them food that time. It's been 5 years.
It's all but spent. The crystals we get from it.
Don't know if there will ever be a continuation of that side quest, or if they're even presents.
If you ever need a room, Sid, just say the word. I'll have a bed made up on.
I mean, it would be nice if there is some sort of indication that they are living still.
Can you believe we're standing in the hull of a ship that once sailed the skies?
So they
A pity it no longer flies.
They did
But
have
then
an
if the
airship.
Fallen hadn't, well,
Fallen.
I suppose we wouldn't have this fine inn.
What is the Fallen, huh? Is the Fallen refer to some ancient civilization, the Elegans? That's why they call it Fallen airship? The Fallen airship? The airship is named
Any
the Fallen.
friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. You're always welcome here in Lost Wing.
Yes, yes. Yeah. She said this whole place used to be an airship. Look, the architecture. Maybe this ancient architecture. The white stuff here. There. The Fallen. So I guess it is referring to the ancient civilization as well. The inn. The inn is the hall.
Ready those 3 barrels round the front. Let's go on the caravan south.
It's always the elegance. I don't know where I'm going, I'm just running around. What is this place? Yeah, I've never been here. I look at the empty space and I thought there'd be a fight or something. Oh. Just a treasure chest.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
But when can I go on a special errand for
Master Quinton. Oh, I was supposed to go do the side quest. Where is it?
Are we had to dig a new cellar and store all the unsold barrels?
Good to see you, Sid, as always. Master Quinton's out back.
Hello, Sid. Take a seat where you like.
I would if I could. There's no option to sit. What a tease.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
I will. Well, we are farming renown, I guess.
My people speak of strange shadows glimpsed in the gloom of the woods. Either these are figments of anxious imaginations, or someone is out there. Someone who does not wish to be seen.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
We have to talk to the villagers. No, no. It's a talking quest. Talking quest. Stallholder.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you.
Sorry,
I heard the
Sid.
rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
No problem, Sid.
Don't know who the lads heard the story from, but it's going all around the village. Shadowy figures lurking in the woods that disappear as soon as you spot them. Oh, it's enough to send a shiver down your spine just thinking about it.
It could be just Black Cat. You're thinking too much.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding. And to some bearers in the old duchy.
When do you think they'll be taking that out on?
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Tell Quentin he don't need to worry about strangers sneaking into this end of town. I've got my eyes open.
Yeah, running and shouting. This is like a huge downtime after what we just experienced last night.
Do you have a moment?
Mm-hmm.
There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. Screeching out from between
What's
the
up
trees.
with her eyes?
Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me. And I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
I was in Lorbert's Pass when I heard it. Sounded like someone whetting a blade. Ready to slit my throat. Put the
Yeah.
wind right up me, it did.
Perpetually shock. Alright, let's go fight that shadowy thing.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
What do you mean, best bet? They already mentioned that the first time around. We could have just skipped all the talking and immediately goes here. Yeah, I'm curious of going here. Oof. Hello.
You there. Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Get them. Black Shield. The remnants.
Black Shields. Here.
Yep.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Yeah, the tree. What the heck? Tree block.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Imagine not doing
day
this
to you.
Imagine not doing this side quest and just focusing on the MSQ. We'll be just passing the black shields. They'll be hiding in the trees, watch us go by.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Oh.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Wow, I certainly wasn't expecting that development.
I'm not going to change his mind.
And the side quest just ends like that. Even the town BGM has changed. It's war.
That his lordship's vultures should be found circling the village can mean only one thing. That he means to strike at us before we can strike at him. There is no time to lose. The final stage of our plan must be put into motion.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Wow. Wow, the whole feel of the village is different now. Everybody's like gone.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Wow. Alright, alright. That's rather interesting. Although the way they go about it with the execution is still a bit weak in my opinion.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Too MMO-ish is what I'd call it. But the effects is really nice. It's actually affecting this whole village now. I wonder if we teleport out and in, will it change?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
Alright, it persists. So I guess we will see a continuation of this
You know what you have to do.
later on, after I progress MSQ.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Right, alright. Oh, I'm gonna miss the lady NPC who calls me Sid every time I pass by.
Come, my children, the reckoning is nigh.
The reckoning! Come, children, come!
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for shilly-shallying. We've planned long and hard for this.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Eh, wrong way. Sorry, it's MSQ time. Man, this running speed really reminds me of 14. So slow. I miss my bike now. Alright. Come on.
Ready, go?
You mean 16 1.0? Oh, Black Widow. Man, the enemy level's still the same. Doesn't update. Helena.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Fine.
Of course. I'll be right back.
The pieces we need are in the ruins, just over there, as is the terrifying monster.
Alright, let's take care of it. Shit! My shiny!
Anybody home?
Oh.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
It's just him.
Attack! Go, Torgal! Get him! Go, Torgal! Attack! Go, Torgal! Get him! Go, Torgal! Attack!
Too slow.
Get him! Attack! Sick him! Over here!
Nice try.
Over here! Go, Torgal!
Nice try.
Go, Torgal!
Nice try.
Attack! Get him! This one. Stick him. Go, Torgal. Stick him. Stick him. Go, Torgal. This one. Over here.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Okay, you better.
Right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Done. Renown. Oh man. Eye of the Warrior. Okay, so where is the treasure chest?
Your work is done, Sid. We'll take care of the rest. Let Mid know she'll have her helm very soon, would you?
Alright, alright. I just want to look for the treasure chest. Oh, here. Alright. Thank you. Should be no more here. Report to mid. No more side quests around. Oh, he waved his hand. That was nice.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Kuka.
I thought that bastard's death would change.
When I close my eyes,
I can still hear Jara's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words save us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, words are immortal. And he lived on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words
I wish you were here.
to teach me.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Yep. Desert Rose. Oh, 800 ability points. I'll
Here
take
you
it.
are.
Thank you. What the heck? There's only meteorite for the next reward. Expand renown to unlock.
All done?
All done. Thank you. Rank A. It was rank A.
I know what you're going to tell me. Thank you, Clive. Thank you.
Okay then. Today Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration as the form. Okay, we've read that before. Where is Jill anyway? What the heck? I thought she's ready to join us. Compendium of Rosarian verse. Never mind.
You look just like a princess. And you look like the princess's sister.
Let me know if you find any books worth reading.
Oh, we've hundreds of them.
Well, yeah, fair point. I mean, I guess I know that's what she meant.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
I just didn't think that she would not be available until we start the next part of the MSQ. I mean, the current part of the MSQ is all busy work. So this whole section feels like side
Don't
quests,
come up
really.
with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
Yep,
And
filler
just
episode.
one remaining.
That's the right
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
3 parts.
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what to do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
More delivery. Oh man. Seriously.
I've been going round in circles trying to find something sturdy enough to withstand the fire of the engines, but light enough not to sink the ship.
Okay.
Should have bothered old Tome sooner. If anyone knows something I don't.
Okay. Oh man. Let's just get it done with. While we are doing this, the actual plot of the game just stops, you know. After it ended on such a high note last night. I can imagine all the online comments are complaining about this. Yeah, if I had continued on last night, man, that would really suck. I was already tired by that time. Yeah, that's right. Cannot even focus. I mean, all the talking feels just like fluff at this point.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Thermal shielding designs. I mean, this whole thing, this whole sequence of events could have just been taken care of, like, off screen.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next?
Again with the diagram, that
What
means
are these
nothing
notes around the edges
to us.
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, Perhaps I should too.
Mid should have been here in this conversation. She would have contributed more than us. There they are, finally. This music, right? This music.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
Fine.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Letting off steam 3. So now we gotta choose between the two.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
I mean...
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Yep.
Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
You don't even need to ask.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Okay. Although I am curious.
You two enjoy yourselves.
About Taya.
You too, Taya.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
I won't.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too
So
distracted.
what was I saying again? Oh yeah, about the music just now, right? Every time that music started, right? I somehow in my mind I always start to imagine the Sumeru team would start playing.
Where's Jill?
Where is Jill indeed? I've been asking them that since
nice and
an hour ago.
Welcome, welcome.
Enhancer. Raging Fist.
An excellent choice. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
Citizens are free to come and go as they please.
Fresh cuts! Up! You'll not find a bruised
Those
pippin in the
Pepio
bushel.
nuts? I can never
Keep
tell.
looking at Jill.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though.
I'm sure.
Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
Okay.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Okay. Wow, it's 11 p.m. already.
They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and pepio nuts won't take long.
This is such a long downtime. It's been 2 hours of side quests and side quests.
What do you want?
Pepper nuts. 20 gil.
And?
What the heck? Buying stuff is in the MSQ.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Buying pepper nut and garlic. Imagine that.
Ah, yes.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
FF16's MSQ.
Fresh
guys.
cuts! Come and get up! You'll not find a
Here since sunrise.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Market Aaron. It's no wonder
Garlic
people are
and
complaining.
pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool.
Now what? Heart to heart.
But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Sure. Oh no. A basket full of bread.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Some.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive. Hippocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I do hope the moon dew works. I hardly dare imagine what Mid might say if it doesn't.
Alright. Let's hope that would be the last one. There better not be a fourth. Because I am so tired.
I went up to give some breeze.
This whole section is such a slog to go through.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Yep.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
She's laughing with her mouth closed. What the heck? That was weird. Will we finally get our airship now? Yeah, they probably miss out on that animation.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
This?
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Look, even Clive
Don't worry.
is tired of it.
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Oh my god. This is...
They told me she was building a ship.
That was terrible.
That's a ship.
Yeah,
Let's sail it around the lake.
my reaction exactly, kids. That's a ship.
What's the matter?
It's
Nothing.
her emo
Just-
time.
Daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was.
That was the plan.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Finally. Sid's dying in his grave waiting for us to come and visit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's not over yet. There's one more. There's 2 more. Two more. Okay, let's just take care of those 2.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable.
Wait, downstairs? Oh fuck. Is it mid? No.
Well,
Owain.
that's it then. I'm buggered.
Okay, Owain, what do you have for us?
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off.
Okay.
And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure, why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte.
Oh, man.
You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Bombs. I'm tired as well, but...
Tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a Bond King and picks up the ash, or... I don't know. You wait for one to snuff it of old age.
But let's just get this done with, so we can move on with the MSQ. Although I think we will just finish up all the side quests tonight, and once we hit the MSQ where it unlocks the next domain or the next dungeon, then that's where I'll stop for tonight, because it's gotten quite late now. Bomb. Are you on the hunt for bomb cooking, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. There, rank B. Okay, not bad. The Cursebreaker, aiming for the Imperial chase, took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. And within them, Abyss Akin, a great ball of fire that chases screams from the grove. The soldier that identifies the roof. I'm not even paying attention to that anymore. Eh, where was it again? Finish this side quest. I can go for the other side quest, I think. The croc. The croc, Sandbreak. Okay, the croc. The croc. The croc. Sandbreak. Where is the croc? Where is the croc? Where is the croc? What the heck? What the heck? Eh? None of it? Eh? Eto ne. Let's read the poster again. Okay, aiming for the temperatures around the nearby wood. It doesn't say. Took a wrong turn into a nearby wood. North part of Imperial Chase. Eh. Where is Imperial Chase? Imperial Chase. Oh, here. Dragon Airy. Is it this one? Undiscovered. Alright. So apparently it's a map that I've never been to before.
Yeah.
Come on. Raptor. Shit. Here is it? Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, thank goodness it's just a small narrow path. There's a house here. Heaven Hall.
That'll do, girl.
Holy shit! I thought it was a child or something. Turns out it's just a bag of sack. They kind of creep me out for real. I mean, looking at it from this distance, it looked like a child. It's just a bag. Alright, big open spaces inside. Save. That's the king bomb over there. We can't be too careful now, can we? It's time we fight with that thing and get this side quest done with. Alright, here it is. Oh, that's creepy, guys. Oh, wow. Bomb King, rank B. Bounty 9000, renown 20. Can you defeat it?
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Fine day today.
Over here! This one.
Notice they don't have stamina bar. Oh, it's gonna blow. There's 3 of them. Kings just. Oh shit.
Get him.
It's gonna blow. I'm dying actually. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's painful. What is it doing? Holy shit. So the clock explodes. Oh, fire, 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 fire!
That's all ready. Second. This one.
I love the subject.
This one. Nice try. Over here! Too slow. Come on!
Yeah. Oh. Almost did. Bomb Ember, right. I feels that I wasted that last.
Your reign is over.
Potions.
Now to collect the ash.
Alright.
I should. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Ugh.
That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
If only you would say that for every other side quest. Life would have been much, much easier. Let me restock on the pots first. Restock. Yeah, shit. The jumping is still
But don't just stand there gawping. It's rubbing me blind, you know.
800.
It'd better all be here.
Okay. Jump top. Yeah. This place really needs a netherite. Feels like a lot of time spent on just running this place. Running around looking for the NPC.
Alright there, Sid?
Alright, how are you?
How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
Splendid.
I have it here.
That's the stuff! And plenty of it too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise.
I know.
Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Okay, come on, show us. What's that sound? Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. Telemon works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Treated potion satchel necessary for increasing consumable inventory capacity. All that for this. You have obtained the treated potion satchel, thereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slots increases are as follows: +2, +1, +1, +1. I can only laugh at it.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembics gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid.
Oh. Although to be fair, that wasn't quite bad, the side quest itself. Just the placement of it. Because we had just gone through a series of lengthy side quests, main quests. and so it just feels a bit tiring. Oh, excuse me. GCP knows the complaint about impatience. Yes.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Inventory expansion, meteorite, 2 pieces.
Here you are. All done?
All done.
Is that you done then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest of the board, has she?
Thankfully not. Okay, one more side quest.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and we'll be finished.
Good luck. I'm out.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Oh, before we continue, I'm gonna get a drink. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. With glass filled with cold Rabina to keep me recharged.
And what can I do for you?
Potions. That's what.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
What do you mean rubbing you blind? I paid
You'll not find a better price than that.
Wait, so it doesn't increase my elixir slots? Strength tonic, stone skin. I don't use stone skin anymore. Lionheart tonic.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. Where is the side quest? Oh.
He cracked the crystal too?
Hello. Who's writing letters? Oh, 3 of them. You gotta be kidding me. I thought it's just one. Oh my god. Let's see how long this takes us. I mean, if it's short, then we might as well, so I can focus on the MSQ tomorrow. Let's see. We'll see. Blackthorn. Cheers for you. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking, maybe it weren't just the letter what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing the pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it ain't just the forge. Read August's request. Yes.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Blacksmith's Blues, number 2. Oh my god, there better not be a third one. Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long.
Can you see he's
I just
busy?
wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Again?
Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A smartphone.
A sword. An
Close
odd-looking
enough.
thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Good luck.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright. Karen? Oh, Karen.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
will run more errands for him. That's what she means.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Is that all?
Come on.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
They're saying Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
See? More errands.
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Radim.
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Not at all. Oh, wait. What do you want me to do?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them.
Talk to 3 people?
The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Alright.
It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed. You would have thought a few dozen good men might put an end to the problem. Then again, what commander would want to march his troop into the Valcroy?
Okay, good. No talking. We can just head there and kill them all. Oh, I haven't explored this side of the map. Shit. Yep. Just straight to the point. No, wrong way. Shit. Here, girl. Come on.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You know, sometimes when they give you minimap and then it feels like the game is hand holding you, but then when they don't give you the minimap, it feels inconvenient. Especially in big maps like this. Oh, you doggy. Whee! I'm flying. I'm flying. Look, 35 gil on the desert. Isn't this where we fought the notorious Mark last time? Oh shit! Around there.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Fuck! Oh, it didn't hit the yet. Some torsion black man, lol.
This
Really? I didn't notice the animation. So they're the same as Stomachurge and Black Mage. I don't see ley lines though. Oh fuck.
Get him. Go to him. Over here. Get him. Go for it. Kill. Sick.
Yeah.
Go to him.
Yes. Not moving from the ley lines is what makes one a black mage.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
Delamil. Okay. Okay, that's nice.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
It's all
Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience.
Redeem.
Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that.
Lol.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more.
Wow.
But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Lol.
Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
The uncle is such a character, isn't he?
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Whetstone. Yeah, deliver. Bring it back. Oh well. I guess this is the last quest for tonight. I will save the other two for tomorrow when I start the stream. It's 12 midnight now.
Sorry for the wait.
Right.
But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
Yes.
I did better than that.
Sundered whetstone. A slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. Its unparalleled hardness makes it perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite. Yes.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, Now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it.
We'll
you come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Okay, what does it unlock? New weapon. Excalibur! Excalibur! A diagram detailing the steps to forge a sword to rival that of a legendary king. Would you look at that? Imagine not doing this quest. We'd be missing out on Excalibur. Finally, we get the relic weapon. He better has nice glows though. I'll be so mad if he doesn't have the glow. And it's blue too.
Clive?
It's a blue
So
weapon.
will it be?
No. No. Where is it? I thought we unlocked the blueprint. Why can't we craft it? Did I get scammed? Was I feeling hype for nothing? Purple? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Shit, I was looking for blue. I didn't know it's purple. Plus, it's just plus 18. Grimalkin. What is Grimalkin? We're right. Okay.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Don't waste my time. You only got the stuff.
Okay. I can't even craft it.
And?
Still need to do some hunts for it too. Let's check the hunt.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
I guess we need to fight this for the material. Grimalkin. Assuming it does drop. And yeah, and it's a C rank. Oh man, looks like tomorrow will be another day of side quests and some hunts before we actually begin with the MSQ. Okay, well, tonight it's already late. It's 7 minutes past 12 midnight, and I'm so tired. What time did I start it tonight? 9 p.m. 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3 hours of side quests and main quest that's much more structured like a side quest. Oh, and who is this woman standing in here? Hey lady, you're in my way. Oh yes, I got home late tonight, so yeah, I started late. After work I went for an hour jog at the park. Not jog, just walk. Did a 5-kilometer walk after my work. That's why I was late. And then I went to stop. After that I stopped by the supermarket to buy a shaver. Yeah, because my beards were growing. And I need to clean shave tomorrow morning before work. Yep. I don't want to look like Clive here. I don't have the looks. My jaw isn't as sharp as his, so that's too bad. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow on the next stream. Right, I better save. A whole 3 hours of nothing. This would not reflect good on the final review. Main side quest. Yep, that's what I'm calling it. Main side quest. That whole section with Mid was really easily skippable. Or just tell the story in a different way without actually making us doing running the errands for her. Okay lah, that's all lah. I heard that there's a big update on Honkai Star Rail. I need to download that. I don't think I can log in without downloading the update, can I? Because I still need to claim my daily Jades, login Jades that I paid for. Can you skip the pre-download and just log in the game, or do you need to download the update? Just need to log in. Yeah, I think I'll just log in and finish up the daily quest for tonight. Dailies. Oh look, even in another game I need to do the quest. Unless it's just 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's fine. Okay lah. I'm gonna stop the stream here. Wednesday the update. Alright. Yeah. That's the usual time. Alright then. That is all for tonight. See you on the next one. Poof. Night.